Hey, psych goers, welcome back. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship? Most people would immediately think of physical abuse when someone is being harmed in a relationship. However, abuse comes in many forms, and one of the most difficult ones to detect is emotional abuse. The effects of emotional abuse can be just as harmful as physical abuse, if not more. And sometimes it's even harder to spot. To help you become more aware of its signs, here are 7 signs of emotional abuse you may not recognize. No. 1. They control your life. Does your partner get jealous very easily? One of the biggest red flags that you are being emotionally abused is if your partner tries to control your life. They may try to dictate who you spend your time with, what you wear, where you go, how you act, and how you feel. For example, they may tell you what to say or how to respond to other people and demand to know every detail about your day when you come home. Controlling behaviors like these are typical of abusive relationships because they are a way for abusers to isolate their victims and have total power over them. This isolation is one of the main tactics abusers use to keep their victims trapped in the relationship. If you're experiencing this, please reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or authority figure for help. No. 2. You constantly make excuses for them. Another sign that you might be in an abusive relationship is if you find yourself constantly making excuses for your partner. You may start doing this whenever they do something that upsets you. You might tell yourself that they didn't mean it like that or that they were only joking. It's easy to get caught up in this type of rationalizing, especially if the person you're with is your significant other. But it's important to remember that no one is perfect and we all make mistakes. However, if your partner constantly says hurtful things and you constantly make excuses for them, there may be a problem. In this scenario, you might want to consider whether their behavior is a pattern and if it's causing you distress. If so, don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or professionals. 3. They humiliate you. Does your partner often humiliate you? A partner who humiliates you, either publicly or privately, is abusive. This could include insulting you, name-calling, mockery, shaming, or any other form of public ridicule. Being humiliated by someone you trust and love can be extremely painful and damaging to your self-esteem. If you notice that your partner frequently uses humiliation as a way to communicate with you, it might be a sign that they aren't treating you with the respect and dignity you deserve. Remember that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and open communication. So don't hesitate to talk to your partner about how their words are affecting you. If the behavior continues, it's best to distance yourself from them. No. 4. You feel like you're always walking on eggshells around them. Do you feel nervous or tense when you're around your partner? Picture this. You're trying to enjoy a nice evening at home with your partner after a long day. You share a meal together and casually discuss your day. But then suddenly things take a turn. Your partner becomes angry or upset and lashes out at you with hurtful words or, even worse, physical aggression. Before you know it, you're left feeling scared, confused, and unsure of what to do. Are you constantly feeling like you're living in a minefield? If you're always worried about setting off your partner as anger or causing them to lash out in some other way, this is a clear sign that you may be experiencing emotional abuse. Emotional abusers often create an atmosphere of fear and intimidation. This can make it difficult for their partners to feel safe and secure in the relationship. If you're in this situation, please reach out for help. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship that makes you feel safe, loved and respected. No. 5. You have unexplained feelings of depression or anxiety. Have you noticed that you've been feeling depressed or anxious lately, but can't quite put your finger on why? Well, if you suspect that your partner may be abusing you, this could be the reason. Emotional abuse can take a toll on your mental health, even if it's not obvious at first. You might start feeling more down, hopeless, or have sudden panic attacks or increased anxiety. It can be tricky to recognize these signs in yourself, especially if you've been feeling this way for a while. That is why it is important to pay attention to how you feel when you're around your partner. If you notice that you feel worse afterwards, this could be a clue that something isn't right. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship that brings you joy and happiness, not sadness and fear. No. 6. They threaten you. Are you afraid to speak up for yourself in your relationship? If your partner threatens you, either directly or indirectly, this is a major red flag that you may be experiencing emotional abuse. Threats can take many forms, from saying hurtful things like "if you leave me, I'll hurt myself" to more direct ones like "if you tell anyone about what I did, I'll make your life miserable." Any kind of threat is unacceptable in a healthy relationship. If your partner ever threatens you, please reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or authority figure for help. Remember, no one deserves to be threatened or manipulated in a relationship. And no. 7. They gaslight you. Gaslighting is another tactic abusers often use to maintain control over their victims. It involves manipulating a person mentally to make them question their own thoughts, feelings, and memories. An abuser may use this tactic to make their victim feel crazy or to make them doubt their own judgment. For example, the abuser may deny doing something that the victim knows they did, such as denying saying something hurtful or doing something abusive. This can make the victim question their memory and make them second-guess themselves. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse because it causes the victim to doubt their own reality. It can be extremely damaging to a person's sense of self and can make it difficult for them to trust their own instincts. If you suspect that you are being gaslighted, please reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional for help. Recognizing the signs of emotional abuse is essential to protecting yourself and those around you. By understanding what emotional abuse looks like, you can better identify it when it happens and take steps to protect yourself from harm. If you or someone you know is experiencing emotional abuse, please reach out for help. There are resources available to provide support and guidance on how to move forward. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Don't settle for less. Did you relate to this video? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with those who might benefit from it. And don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to get notified whenever a new video is posted. The references and studies used in this video are added in the description below. Thanks so much for watching and see you in our next video.